But then you're saying your soul can be molded in heaven or in another lifestyle.
Well,
lifetime.
Because think of our ancestors having to I think the reason why
Just
from a psychological perspective is the reason we have those innate desires to react when we're really little is because it is for survival. It's kind of like a threat to us. Yeah. So our emotional part of the brain reacts. Does that mean that? Does that come from the soul, really?
Yes.
It almost means that the soul shapes your brain.
Huh. Which is nature versus nurture inadvertently, right? It's like maybe my nature is my soul, and then my nurture is my environment. It's a very difficult dilemma.
Yeah, that's actually...
Everything's unquantifiable.
Well, I think it's... Yeah. No, but I think it's... Merely a donkey. Nicholas. Merely a donkey. Cut.
No, the hackers big ups. They can get into this thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the soul is eternal. So therefore, us judging a baby that dies, whatever, prematurely.
Yeah.
It just depends on what perspective you're looking at it in. If you're looking at it in an atheistic perspective, it's a lot harder to define.
Yeah.
But if you're looking at it in a religious perspective, then I can add a lot more to my answer, but I'm not going to because this isn't... This is purely...
No, but be authentic. I want to hear that. Because I'd come from more of a...
religious perspective as well.
Yeah.
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 Jack grew up in a
I just thought this was more
household.
secular, the way we were going to do this.
No, we're not secular.
Okay. Well, then, if we're talking about soul, I believe that your soul is something that is before you were born and it was constructed by God.
So eternal.
Eternal, just like you said.
Big ups.
And I believe it's a part of you, but not part of the physical form of you. Because I actually believe in 3 parts of a body: a soul, a spirit, and the physical body. And I believe your soul is the human part of you, and your spirit is the part that God inside you.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
The essence of you.
Yeah, the essence.
And so you would say that criminal example, they just haven't found their spirit.
Yeah.
Or they're not in touch with their spirit.
They're not in touch with their spirit, but they're in touch with their soul. They definitely still have a soul. Because you can be an old soul, you can be a bad soul, you can be a good soul.
So explain soul again. That's like...
I would just
capital city career, isn't it?
I would just say a soul is...
Yeah, good one.
Long story short, it's you in your deepest... I don't even know how to explain it, but it's you in your deepest form, if you know what I'm saying.
So you could say that someone's innately bad.
I feel like we're all innately bad.
Yeah, that's...
I mean, if you...
that's actually a good point, because everyone is imperfect, which is sort of the nice thing about humans.
Quite on, I'm going to reference my boy Cliff Connectley here.
Big ups, hope as well.
Big ups, hope as well.
Don't be doing these ones.
When you're a child, all right, your intrinsic, instinct when someone does something wrong to you, say you're in preschool and, someone steals your toy.
Someone pushes you
grab
over.
the fire truck and you go hit them over the head. That's innately your instinct. Or, usually you don't want to do something nice to someone who steals your toy.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Or you cry to get a reaction.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're not innately, a sharing person. You're not innately a non-violent person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we all are innately bad, in my opinion.
Agreed.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah. Charles, thoughts, comments, queries, concerns? Oops.
We'll start off with what is a soul to him?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know the answer to that. I don't have.
Well, thoughts, because we also don't know the answer.
I do like the way you looked at it, about the 3 versions of you. I think that's an interesting way.
The reason why Alfio says that though is because of the Trinity.
Yeah, opposite.
Yeah.
But I feel like I probably haven't found that spirit side to me yet.
But I also think, do you know what it is? Because how do you distinguish the difference?
Exactly right.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit... I think you'll never find your spirit. I don't think... Because it's not like a end milestone point. You don't find your spirit and you're like, okay, I'm perfect now.
And
I know all the values. It's like...
Yeah.
You kind of see your alignment and be like, I want to live like that.
I like that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Question. Do you think the soul can change over time? Like in terms of like the human... Because I think... was it built in like... like if
Was it
you
the
think of
hardware or the
ancestors.
software?
Like you said, I think your soul is always there, but it's also shaped on experiences.
But then you're saying your soul can be molded in heaven or in another lifetime.
Because you like think of our ancestors having to like. I think the reason why,
Just super
from a psychological like perspective, is the reason we have those innate desires to like react when we're really little is because it is for survival. It's kind of like a threat to us.
Yeah.
So our emotional part of the brain reacts. Does that mean that? Does that come from the soul? Really?
Yes.
It almost means that the soul shapes your brain.
Which is nature versus nurture inadvertently, right? It's like maybe my nature is my soul, and then my nurture is my
Yeah.
environment. It's a very difficult dilemma.
Yeah, that's actually.
Everything's unquantifiable.
Well, I think it's
Yeah.
yeah. No, but I think it's because we pretty much put the brain down to just the physical form.
Yeah.
Could we say the brain is the soul, and nurture is your mind? So like you have like an innate sort of like structure or like soul, and then your experiences and your desires is the mind that.
I never thought of it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you send Campbell a message say leave in 10? No, leave at 4.
Just
PM?
distracted. Honestly, we're having the most in-depth
Yeah.
conversation I've ever had in my life.
I'm so sorry. But I'm just aware that Campbell's going to be here in 18 minutes. And I've still got to drop you guys off.
Campbell Parade.
Have you met Campbell?
No.
No.
Oh, he's a grab bloke.
He's a great
Is
guy.
he?
Yeah.
He's cute. He's cute. No, did he either? Like, he just is. He's tall. He's tall. He's tall. Don't
I'm
get me
gonna
wrong.
put a sound effect on that, guys.
That's what I thought.
I'm the wrong one. I feel views. What do you mean by that, Tim?
Yeah. But
We need another like sus one.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Unless you want to meet Campbell, he'll be here. We can like just take him for the ride to the station. Oh gosh.
I mean, I gotta leave in 7 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, 350? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then let's go. Let's finish on.
Let's keep going. With
Yeah,
what
let's
we're
finish
doing.
this.
I think
The
I
soul.
wrapped up that thought.
Yeah, the soul. So
That's a very interesting point, though.
it is.
I've never thought about that. Never.
Yeah.